Hey, it's Doran here with another Harbor Freight coupon rundown. This is the Black Friday sale. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. The sale is live now. All the stores are closed, though, but you can order stuff online, and these are good through the 27th. So this is first thing here, U.S. General 30-inch 5-drawer mechanics cart. I think this is the lowest price you're going to find this at, $189. It's pretty sweet. There's actually a sixth, compartment on the top there where you flip it open, and you can get some cool accessories. I can't remember if it comes with a side tray. I'm not quite sure, but it does have that little tray on the side there. There's like a bigger flip out one that is either an accessory or comes with it. But anyways, here's the Badlands 3-ton off-road jack. That thing's pretty cool. It's kind of a lot though. $279, only $40 off. I would love to have this right here, the Hercules 12-inch dual bevel sliding compound miter saw with precision LED shadow guide. This is on sale a lot for $299. So that's the price to get it at. It'd be cool if it was a little bit less, but that's kind of the general sale price. Here's a big ol', oh dang, that's a good price. $280 for this 12,000 pound truck winch with wire rope. So it's not the nylon or synthetic rope. It is wire. But yeah, $280. I might actually get that. That's pretty sweet. I'm actually gonna take a screenshot of that because I would really love that on my van. Full motion TV mount, $28. Good deal there. Got an air impact wrench, twin hammer, $95. Got this budget welder, $88. Oh my gosh. It'd be fun just to have that. Just a cheap welder. Here's a little, if you want even a little bit better, this is a little bit more compact. These things are tiny actually, these titanium ones. $148. I'm gonna take a screenshot. I might grab one of these little tiny welders. That little titanium one would be nice to have in my van. Here's some engines. Jeez, that's so cheap. $100 there. $100 for this other horizontal shaft. I don't know really what the difference. One of them's carb compliant. I guess the other one's not. 3,500 watt Predator inverter generator. $700. Oh, here's a nice. Oh man, I'd love to have this Vulcan multi-process welder. 120, 240. $950, $200 off. That's a good deal. Got some 5mm gloves. I like to go with the thicker ones. I have the 7mm and they're pretty good. I use those. I just always rip the thinner ones. Got some Thunderbolt Edge batteries. I heard these are pretty good. People on the forums, let me know. Big deal on those. 46% off. Nice. 46% off the white cable ties. I don't really use the white ones all that much. I always use the black ones. As an e-bike mechanic, I'm usually wrapping around some hose, and they're pretty much always black. So ammo box, $294. I'll probably grab a couple of these for some geocaches. It'd be nice. And then maybe just utility stuff. Tie-down straps. I have a bunch of these, although I could always use a couple more. Drill bit set, I have this. This is the 29 pieces, the fractional, so it's like 1/16 all the way up to 1/2 in 64ths. That's a really good price. $986. I got mine for $9.99, so basically the same, but that's the cheapest I've seen it. Here's a 9-piece combination wrench set, $588. Sweet deal there, but I'd get a more complete one, like a 14-piece. Okay, these magnetic tool holders, I love these. I have so many of them though. I usually buy them at $199 or $299. So this is the best price I've seen of them. These are awesome for hanging tools on the wall, but you do want to have like 2 of them. You put 2 of them parallel to each other and then just space them out a couple inches depending on the size of your tool, and it'll hold them much more securely. Like the way that they have it right there isn't very good. All of mine I have double rows. If you check out my channel, I have videos. I'll do a shop tour, and I have one about my organization that I'm working on too, so you can check that out. Subscribe, and I don't have it up yet, but I will. Here's the Master Technicians tool set. This thing is really awesome. If I was just getting started and wanted to work on cars and was trying to do it professionally or like as a serious enthusiast, I would get this. This gets you really far as having all the stuff. The only problem with this is there's no organization for it, so you are going to need to get a whole bunch of like peg organizers, socket rails, wrench organizers, or get those magnetic strips to hang your wrenches up on and your other stuff, and then get some socket rails. Like the magnetic socket rails from US General are really awesome. This thing's pretty nice. This Yukon mobile storage cabinet right here, $299. The Daytona 1.5 ton professional racing series aluminum floor jack. That one's pretty cool. It's not something that I would need. I'd go for the ultra low profile 1.5 ton. It is a lot more. I'm not sure if they have that. And I want the long reach Daytona. The long reach low profile one's nice because you can get under more cars, and then also you can lift the car higher because it has a longer reach thing. It lifts it up higher, so it's pretty nice. You could work on SUVs and stuff with it. Taller stuff like my Sprinter van, I think, would be nice. An engine stand, $80 if you were waiting for that. Chop crane. Oh, I would like some of these ramps. I just use the jack and it takes forever. But if I had some of these ramps, it would really decrease my time. I watch people just driving up on them and it's like super easy. I'm gonna get a set of those. Here's a equipment kit. I want to get something like this for like, and to pop out the body. Someone in my van like backed over or backed into something, some sort of low overhang, and dented in the roof just ever so slightly, like a 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch. And there's a slight puddle or slight little dent where water pools. So I want to like jack that out with some hydraulic kit like that. I sat down in this shop seat in the store. I didn't really find it anything special. I like for like the same price you can get that little toolbox with drawers. It's a rolling stool with 3 drawers and it's got a tool holder on the back. I absolutely love that thing. I'm doing a video on it. I'm putting it all together. That is like a game changer. I hate when people say that, but it's totally been a game changer for me as a mobile mechanic and a handyman, but mainly as a or mobile bike mechanic, motorcycle mechanic, electric motorcycle. Creeper here, $25, super cheap. These will break if you are too heavy though. So I didn't do it in personal experience, but my buddy did. But if you're light enough, they're probably okay, and it's super cheap. But I'd look for a metal one if you want something more durable. Some dollies. Here's this jump starter. That thing's pretty cool. You got 2 amps, 10 amps, 40 amps, or 200 amps. So you can trickle charge, a medium charge, fast charge, or like jump it. I would really like to have one of those. Although with the portable jump pack and then my smaller charger, it doesn't really make sense. But for like a garage setting, that thing's pretty nice. This one's okay. I'd get something better. I'll link to the one you want to get is the Gulu GP4000. It's on sale, $99 on Amazon. I'm going to link it down below. Project Farm tested it. It was the best. And then people in the comments were just raving about it. Starting diesels and semi-trucks. The $99 little lithium-ion battery one. Much smaller. It doesn't have an air compressor, but it does have a flashlight, and it's just much tinier. There's a Braun LED work light, $20. There's some hanging shop LED lights. These are linkable, so you can plug them in together, and then you can have them all on like one switch, and they all just turn on. That's what I have going on in my garage. Not with these ones, but some different Braun lights. I have like 8 of them or something. So I just flip the switch on the wall, and then the whole garage lights up. It's really nice. Here's a cheap little battery maintainer, $8. Here's the cheap safety glasses. Hey, better than nothing, 94 cents. So lantern, some work gloves. Here's some, I guess this is a new color for this little jack right there, good price. Flag. I have a bunch of these are what I started out with when I was just getting into DIY, was this little Voyager thing for like $4. Bunch of pockets, you can organize it. They're kind of floppy, but if you don't have anything, this can help keep you organized. I mean, for $4, you can make little kits for different things. So you can make like a little bathroom kit, a toilet kit, whatever it is, craft kit. So I have several of them, and that's what I have, just different kits in there. All the tools and supplies you need in one place. moving blankets. These are decent. I have a bunch of the Harbor Freight moving blankets. I lay them down all the time. I actually use them like every day at work because when I'm working on a bike, I lay this down on the ground, lay the bike on it. Usually I have to flip the bike over, and then that gives me a place where I'm not working just on the concrete. It gives me make my own kind of little personal space, a little bubble on the street where I just set down my moving blanket and I can sit on that, lay down on it if I need to get to something. Here's the Badland Apex. So this is the synthetic rope. Apex is like the higher brand one. It's got a higher end one. It's got the wireless remote. $530. That's pretty sweet. You could probably find a better deal another time. I'm not sure. People have to let me know in the comments. Here's a little Jackery power station. I don't have any experience with those. I rarely see them on too big a sale. I think the margins are pretty thin on them. Here's a modified sine wave inverter. So just want to be careful with electronics like laptops and things like that. Don't like a modified sine wave. They want a pure sine wave. So that's kind of why that's so cheap. So just beware. Some steel ramps, $54. Set of 2. Wow. Infrared thermometer, $15. Nice. Good deal there. Here's a little inflator, 38% off. Some outdoor string lights. An electric pole saw, 23% off. Not sure why this is in here. I don't know if there's a deal on this or not. This is it, this little pressure washer. That's usually the best I see it at, about $70. They don't do a whole lot off of that. There's a big heavy duty tarp, some pumps, chainsaw, $37. I just wouldn't want to deal with a cord though if I was using a chainsaw up on a tree or something, up on a ladder. No thanks. Go with the cordless one or the gas one. Probably cordless though. Chipper shredder, $50 off. Oh, nice price on that auger. Man, I really need this auger, but I'd like an electric one. I don't want to mess with the gas-powered one. It's just kind of I know I'd use it once and then it would just be sitting. So I'd have to put it into storage mode type thing. But it would pay for itself by doing, if I got it to redo my fence. So I just don't know if I have the budget for it right now, but that is the best price I've seen on it. $190. Yeah. Here's some bigger 420cc engines, $350. Oh my gosh, nice. Okay, I did get this tape and it's not that bad. It's okay. It's not my favorite, but for using it to wrap wires on e-bikes, just as kind of like a big protective layer against abrasion and stuff. Like an outer, I'll use better stuff on the inner usually, and then use this just to protect the wires, and because usually they'll have a sheath, but I have to cut back the sheath to solder things together, so I want something to replace that thick rubber sheath to protect the little strands of wires, because there may be like 10 little wires inside of a sheath. Anyways, enough about that. I have a bunch of these funnel sets. These get the job done. They're cheap. There's different sizes. I get them when they're like 99 cents, so that's a good deal there. I have a few of these folding knives. I like to just keep them everywhere. It's nice to just have one of these at like every workstation, in every bag, and that's a good deal. They have some nice colors too. There's a red and then another blue. Got some cheap shop towels here. I hate those ones. I really hate all of those. Don't like them. They're rough and they don't really absorb anything, so I wouldn't use them on any paint or to really wipe up anything. They're almost just like grease rags you just throw away, but they don't really, I don't know. Are these on sale? I don't know. They just have a price. Jack stands there. Heat gun. I have this heat gun. It works fine. $10. If you don't have one, get it. These wheel chocks are nice. I have 4 of these. I got them at like $5. Those work great. Here's a big 8 amp hour battery, $80. Got this modular rolling toolbox. Now they don't really have much of a system here. They only have like a couple accessories that go with this. So I don't know if they're planning on building that out or not, but every other company like DeWalt, Milwaukee with their pack outs, they're going crazy on these toolboxes with drawers and bins and organizer boxes. Yeah. And then like Milwaukee sells their drill bits and stuff, and they're designed to fit inside the box. So the packaging that it comes in. So it's, you know, they're integrated. Um, this is the best price you're going to find on this thing. If you don't want or need the cordless one, an Ultra Torque wrench, this is, you know, going to be much cheaper, 60 bucks. There's a little planer. They do have the Hercules one, which is a bit more, but that's a good price. I just don't need a planer right now. I mean, I'd like to get one at some point and do when I'm doing more woodworking. I have this guy. I got this at 30 bucks. This little band file belt sander. I don't think I've used it yet, but I will. I'm planning on using it on some stuff. 40 bucks for these. Oh man, I kind of want these, but they do have the cordless ones. There's a cordless Hercules that you could get. If you checked out my other video, there's a deal on that. If you buy 2 of the 5 amp hour Hercules batteries, you can get the cordless. And I think it's 14 gauge. Also, shears, which are normally $130. Here's this little 8-volt Bauer rotary kit. I have this. It's not that powerful. It's got like a built-in battery, so I don't even know what would happen if the battery died, if you'd be able to replace it. I'm not even sure. It might just be 2 like 18650s in there. I don't know. I haven't opened it up. I'll do a teardown if and when it gets to it and fix it up. But it's okay. It's nice to have one that's cordless. You just grab it, boom, go. Not all that powerful though. I have this sander here. That's a good price, 20 bucks. I haven't used it yet. It's a drain cleaner. I have every single one of these, all the different grits that they have of these. Sanding discs, I haven't really used them that much yet though. Oh, that's nice. Here's the Bauer 5.7 amp 6-inch short throw random orbit dual action polisher sander. What a name. $39.99. 48% off. Good deal there. I already have one though. I have the Warrior, the cheaper one. The drain cleaner, some Warrior drill bit sets. I have those. They're all right. They get the job done on softer materials. So there's the Warrior multi-tool. I can't remember if I have that one or not. I have a couple. Here's the little Warrior angle grinder, reciprocating saw. Not sure about the reciprocating saw. I probably wouldn't get that because that's something that needs a lot of power. The 10-inch sliding compound miter saw. I don't have this one, but I have just the even more basic one. Just the 10-inch non-sliding compound miter saw. It's like a single bevel as well. I got it for like $67. The motor rips. It's really powerful, and it cuts nice and straight. I just use it for basic stuff. I was going to set it up as my frame building jig with some special measuring equipment to cut frames. I just have it set up dedicated as that, so I got a cheap one anyways. You need a 10-inch for the guides and the production stops that I was going to get. Here's a little trim rack. I do have this. I have this little guy. I have not used it yet. If you're noticing a theme, everything I say I haven't used yet. No, just kidding. A lot of it, though. That's a percentage, at least on this one. Most of my stuff I have used. But I have, like, obscure things that I get on sale, and then they just sit. All right, here's the high torque. I would get the ultra high torque, though. So I'd skip this one for a few bucks more. Get the ultra high torque. There's a charger. Dolly. Probably going to get a couple of these dollies. I don't really have any. It's a good price there, under 10 bucks. Pneumatic tire, latex dipped gloves, super cheap. Okay, these come up so much. They're just always in my face that I think I'm going to break down this time and actually buy these hammers just so they can stop bothering me. I would like these, but I don't need it right now. But this would be kind of cool for like my roadside assistance towing business I was thinking about. Or just to move my car around in the garage. The one that's sitting there unrestored. Some garden hose, sprayer, basic tool set. The thing's pretty nice. You get a lot done with that thing for 30 bucks. You really could. Here's a cheap compressor. Here's a metal ammo can. Might get one of those. And then a big ol' Jenny, 1,900 bucks. Good price. Portable car canopy. Oh man, this internet's slow. MIG welder. Here's a cheaper mechanics tool set. If you don't have the money for the Quinn, you could get this, but I would say if you're trying to do it professionally, go with that. But if you're a serious DIYer or just like a DIYer that wants to do your own car maintenance, you could start with this Pittsburgh right here. You got a lifetime warranty, $170 gets you the most of the tools you need, and then you break one, I would say you'd buy a better one at that point. But you could even this has a lifetime warranty, so if you break it, you could just get it replaced. Their warranty, it really is awesome. Mechanics tool set. There's an even cheaper one. Not as many tools though. But this for $99, this is a great one to just keep in your car. It's in that nice organizer there. Look at that thing. Basically everything you need right there. 3 ratchets, needle nose, there's some side cutters, an adjustable wrench, driver, a whole bunch of sockets, some wobbles, some wrenches, bits. Man, I want this parts washer, 114 bucks. Here's some tiny little $15 air compressors. That is so cheap. What a deal. Hand truck, spray gun for 9 bucks. What a steal. I do want this steam cleaner right here and this ultrasonic parts cleaner. Those are good deals right there. I was waiting for one of those. Good deal on both of those. Here's the ultra quiet. Now this is the one that I would get if I was gonna go for my shop and I wanted like the big one. I would get this one. I have the 8-gallon ultra quiet Fortress, and it is pretty awesome. It's ultra quiet, but it's like this. It's a portable one, but it's a big heavy duty one where I could run nail guns or grinders with it. But this would be great for just like a shop environment where it doesn't move at all. And then I have like an even smaller, the Bauer 1.6 gallon, 20 volt one, which is awesome just for smaller jobs, inflating tires, car tire, that kind of stuff. That thing is awesome. I use that daily for tires. Here's this little step stool working platform. I want this. I'm working on getting all of their step stools and ladders over at Harbor Freight, and this would round out my collection. These are nice to just sit on when you're working on something, or set some tools on, or as a stool. So it's like a stool and like a little step stool and like a seat. Okay, I have several of these sets. I keep them handy. It's like I'm trying to outfit, my van, keep some tools in my car, keep some in my workshop, keep some at the various stations in my workshop, and then I have upstairs, I have my electronics workshop. So I need Allen keys at all of those places. And then in my little rolling tool carts and stuff like that. So these are just so cheap, and they generally get the job done. So yeah, have them everywhere. So cheap. This thing's awesome. 2-in-1 nailer stapler, 20 bucks. I don't have it, but I mean, for 20 bucks, I'd give it a try. I think the price is awesome. Some more moving blanket. Here's a welding helmet. I have this die and tap set. It's nice. I really, really dig this thing. I'd almost get another one there for that price, but there's other tools that I need. That would be nice to keep inside my shop. I only have the one, so that has to stay with me in my van because I need it on jobs. So there's a utility cart. That thing's cool. Another creeper. Big old gun safe. I'd like a big old safe like that for my stuff. I have this thing. It's pretty cool. Some of the markings have worn off the top where it tells you what it is. There's a more complete one on Amazon that I want to get, but it's like $35 or $40. I'll link to it though. It's pretty sweet. It has way more bits, more drivers, more everything. But with this one, you do get the lifetime warranty. So there's kind of a trade-off there. But I wanted that more complete one for my upstairs workshop so I could have, just because it has a whole bunch of nut drivers and bits and sockets, Allen keys, screwdrivers. I have this pry bar set from Pittsburgh. I haven't beat them up too much yet, but it's for 10 bucks. That's a good price. It's a nice set. LED, cheap flashlight. Man, I really need an air hose reel. Oh my. Rubber air hose, never wall mount, wire, clamp. I have this little kit right there, this 20-piece air compressor starter kit. It's okay, it's budget, but it's got like the fittings and things that you need to get the job done. And that's a good price. That's way cheaper than I got it for. Here's these budget glasses. I buy these a lot. They fog up really easily, and but they're okay. It's better. Like, I'd rather have this than nothing. So I keep these at every station where there's a grinder or saw or whatever. Just have them everywhere so you don't get lazy and make some sort of mistake and do something without eye protection. So shop towels. I haven't tried those. Here's another welding helmet. This little guy is, I pumped out like 10 gallons, I think, of gasoline with this. It took a long time, but I got paid by the hour. So I got it done. Welding helmet, air compressor. Here's the cheap little parts holder. The magnet's pretty weak on it, but it does help keep you organized. So if you can't afford anything else, that's a good one. And like, if you're like me and you're trying to get all the tools that you need to do the job, it's more about quantity than quality, in the beginning. And you just have to have that 14 millimeter wrench to turn that 14 millimeter bolt. It doesn't matter so much if it's going to last you a lifetime or if it's like comfort grip or really good. You just need to be able to turn that bolt so you can do the job. So that's my philosophy on a lot of things. So a lot of these tools, I buy like the very cheapest thing. Some things I'll go for the more expensive one. So yeah, and I try and point that out. There's some more glasses, compressor, sprayer. Good price here on this this rifle case. You could maybe put some I was thinking about getting it to put like my nice tripods in. Okay, I want to get this. This is the Master Impact socket set from Quinn. I have their regular one, 1/4 inch, 3/8, and 1/2 inch. So I got the full no skip. This isn't like a full no skip like the chrome vanadium ones, but these chromoly ones, chrome molybdenum impact rated ones are pretty sweet. So I do have the basic Impact, the Pittsburgh Pro ones, but I was going to move those into the shop and then get these Quins to take with me on the road in my van. All right, so yeah, here's the gloves that you want. Here's the 7 mil and the 9 mil. So good price on these. I would stock up on these. That's good price. 50% off on that, 47% on the 9 mil. Here's the high performance Fortress. So this is like the other one, but it's like louder but more SCFM. So more standardized cubic feet per minute on this one, I guess. Pigskin. I think I felt these ones and they were really soft. I liked them. Another gun safe. I have one of these multi-task ladders. Not this brand. I have the actual, I think the Little Giant. I'm not sure if they invented that one or that style. They seem to popularize it. This is probably about the same and a lot cheaper. I wouldn't, if you really needed a sawhorse, I guess, but these things are kind of lame. They take up a lot of space and they're just kind of flimsy, these plastic ones. It's not really what you want. I've not tried these super cheap scissors. I'm curious as to how bad they are. My general experience with those is the frame bends so much and that you just really can't get much done. Okay, and here's the gold ratchets, and oh my gosh, that's it. We've made it to the end. Well, there you go. There's your Black Friday deal. I highlighted a few things that I wanted to get. Anyways, check out my channel for more how-tos, tool deals, and tool reviews. See ya. Happy Thanksgiving.